So today we will be going over in-app email, in-app messaging, and the alert view controllers for iOS. So let's get started. So I made a few PowerPoints that we'll be using. So for the in-app email or the in-app message, you have to first import the framework message UI message UI.h. So the way you do it is, let's make a new project. Let's make email. The name is email. Just let's create the project. Okay. Now you have to add the binary, right? So you go to the settings, you go to project, go to email or targets, general, and then insert link frameworks and binary, same message UI.framework. Okay, once you have added the message UI.framework, then you have to go view controller, message UI slash message UI.h. And then wait, no. Once you have added the message UI, so you have to add the delegate file of the email. So that's mf. Let's just see inside this one. You hit command and go inside of here. So the delegate file is mf mail compose view controller. Mf mail composer. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wait, so let's add the view controller class. Mail compose view controller. Okay, and now once we have added this, so now we can start working on it. So let's work in the view did load, our most favorite place as usual, and what our slide says. So we have to first adopt the protocol class we just did. Now we have to check it whether you can send email or not. So just check it. If, since it's Objective C, so we use square brackets. We say mf mail compose view controller can send email. If it's yes, then yeah, we should continue. So we instantiate this class controller style mail controller. And this one we really don't need a storyboard. Mf mail view controller. Okay. Once we instantiate the class, we set the delegate. So for delegate, the name is compose. So let's go into the class. Send cc, send message body. This is the class mail compose. No. For the delegate, this one mail compose delegate. So this is mail compose delegate equal to self, and then you again go there. Then it has more properties like subject, recipients, all this. So you now set the subject mail controller dot subject. Okay, so for setting subject, you have to call the method set subject, which is hi. Just say hi. And to set this mail recipients, let's see the class again. and the class is set to recipients. And since this only takes ns array of ns strings, so we can instantiate ns array right here. Say array with object, and then you can just, I will give mine to show it works. chirag.agarwal26@gmail.com, and then after this you just say, and then you can add an attachment if you want to. You can set the message body also, so let's set the message body. I'm gonna write this message body to set message body. Hi, how are you? It's been a long time that we have talked to each other. Is no. And then you have to present it. So say present self, because you have to present it on top of a view controller, right? So you say self present view controller, mail controller, animated, yes, completion. You don't want the block right now, we're gonna do it later. Say nil. Okay, and then over here, so what will happen? So whenever you send or cancel it, it will call this delegate method over here, mail compose controller result. Okay, so let's write this method, mail compose delegate with result. So in this method you're getting two inputs, one is a result, one is a error. So then you can check if error has a value, and then you can print it out in this log. The error is percentage amperes. Okay, and then you have to say self dismiss view controller, yes, completion nil. Okay, so basically we have made the application which will work. But the issue with this one is you can't really work with the simulator, so you need to use a cell phone and an actual device. So let me connect my cell phone. Okay, I can show you my screen. Just a minute. I can just do file new movie recording since I'm already recording it. Yeah, so it's working. Okay, as you can see, let me play. Bill succeeds. And see, it works. The name is there. Hi, how are you? It's been a long time since sent from my iPhone. And then when you hit send, oh, I have to do it on my phone. Okay, so when I hit send, so it gets sent, and I should see the email in my mailbox. Yeah, email has been received. Let's see if I can view it over here. Yeah, the mail has been done. Yeah, so I can see the email. Yeah, the email is there. So we have successfully sent the email from our application, and now if you want to, you can just make it into a button. So we can have three buttons over here. Let's make it smaller size, 4 inches. Then we can have three buttons. Um, this is my email. email, text message, alert. Okay, so we have our three, and then we connect it to our storyboards. So we have three of them. Wait, my phone is hanging. So let's save this. Let's give it the action. Text message, action, text. Oh, I made the property. Wait, let's remove the property. Alert, touch up inside alert. Okay, so we have made three methods. So let's put this code of ours into the email method. Okay, and now let's play again. So this is my cell phone. So the email is working. So we have three buttons. So the text message won't work because we have no code inside, but the email will work. It will open the email client. Okay, so it works. Now let's make it into now let's make it for message. Okay, so for message we have to import this second protocol class. Let's go inside the message. Okay, no, we don't have the message. It is mf message view controller class. Then you go inside the view controller.m, and then you again check for the message. So it is pretty much the same code, I would say. If mf message composer view controller can send text, so then proceed, or else don't proceed. Then we set the instantiate the class. So instantiate the class, you make the object of the message as a view controller alec init. You set the delegate is compose. What is the message name? Let's go inside the class and then see disable recipients, attachments, looking for the delegate, this one, message compose delegate. Equals to self, and then you have properties like, let's go inside this class and then view the properties. You can say can send subject, and then you can have the attachments also, or looking for this methods and attachments. And we have this property is known as recipients. We have the body and the subject. Okay, so we have the body. You can say message dot body equals to hi John, it has been a long time. Then you can say message dot recipients array with object, and then you have to give it a string. So we give a number, blah blah blah. If we just want to give one object, then you can also use this object. Say I'll give it a random number, or if you want to give some number you can. Then after this you just have to present. I'm done with all the important properties. Yes, message composer, delegate, recipients, body, subject. You can add an attachment as well if you want to. I won't. So now you can just say self present view controller, and then you present the message. Animated, yes. Completion nil. And then with this you also get this delegate method. So this delegate method, message compose result. Let's just see the result. What is the result? Percentage and percent. Yes. And then you can do the same thing. So the email will open the email. I hit cancel, delete draft. Message should open the message box, the seed box, and then you can just send hint, or you can just say send. If I hit send, okay, the message can open. That's a bad access. Okay, you can't really print the message because this is of type. You can message compose. So this is of type enum, in which can have these ones: compose, attachment, URL, alternate file, and all these properties. These things will be very good. We're gonna talk about this later, but for right now, so this is the delegate method. Let's just remove it so that it's happy, happy, happy. All I want to show is so the email works, and the message also works. Text message. Okay, it's a wrong number. Yeah, I know. Okay, now let's add the alert controllers now. So for the alert controllers, you have to add this class alert. It's a UI class, so it's UI alert. Then you make it. Wait, we have to call this property alert controller with title. So give it a title, hi, and then the message is what I want. This is an alert, beware, and the preferred style. So we don't know the style, so we go inside this class, we go inside this preferred style. So you have only two styles: UI control alert, style alert, and action sheet. So let's make it a style alert. Let's see. And then since this is a view controller, so you have to present this view controller also. So you say self present view controller, and then you say alert animation yes, completion nil. So when you hit run, you see it on the cell phone. So and we have not added the code to dismiss it yet, so it won't dismiss, but the code works. And now we can also change the style to a different style. It was UI alert action sheet, right? Okay, action sheet, and let's hit run. When you hit alert, see, That's an action sheet. Okay, so now let's add some buttons to it. Now the alert view controller is used to make the alert on it, and now to add the buttons you have to make it of type UI alert action. UI alert, this is the alert controller, and now we add of type alert action. Alert action. Let's go inside this class. Okay, Spirit is sending me emails. Action with title. So you say action with title, style. So these are the buttons. So you say OK or cancel, and then your style is, let's see what is the style exactly. And the style is default, selective, destructive, whichever you want. I will go with the default one. Handler. So this basically is giving you whatever you can do inside this code. So I can just say, I will just show you, like you can basically do whatever you want to inside on the click of the button. I'll just print out the button is pressed. Let's make it of type UI action. Preferred style, preferred style. Want to do the default. Okay, and ns log, the button is pressed. And now you have to add it at the end. And then you have to add action alert. I think I did something wrong. Let's see. So see, it works. If I hit, as soon as I click the button, the message is printed out. So the code works. Then you can also say cancel if you want. So if you want to add a cancel button, you can just simply do the same code again and add the cancel button. So you can just hit cancel. Cancel button is pressed. OK button is pressed. So we have to action 1 plus action 2. This one is action 2. Okay. Now you hit run. So there are two buttons now. And when I hit the cancel button, so I'm getting the commands. Okay, what does it want? So let's go inside style. Okay, and this one, change this is of type cancel. And I believe we can also work it in the simulator for the view controllers. It works. Okay. And now if you want to add text fields inside your alert box, how do you do that? Now to add a text fields, it is not really the same code. UI alert. Action 3. Alert action. Let's go inside this class where we have the property add text field configuration. This is the method we have to add with configuration handle. This is the alert controller. We can also add the message to it. So you can just simply add the, you don't need to make this anymore. You can just simply say alert, add text field with configuration. So in this code you can basically set the configuration like whatever you want. You want the text field dot placeholder equals to enter text. You can basically set the properties of the text field. So when you hit run, it will also have a text field inside it. Basically have a low battery. So you can basically have a text field inside it. That's how you do it. And then you can have more properties like secure text field. So for passwords you can have this secure text entry. What is this? It's a boolean type, so you say hit yes. So when you will run, you will see it as a password. Okay, it's a password type. Okay. Okay, guys. So this is it for today. So today we covered the mail controller, the alert controller, and the third part we covered the UI alerts for today. So we made our beautiful application. Uh, Next time I'm gonna come back with more interesting topics. So please like my video and subscribe to my YouTube channel Fun Learn iOS. See you next time.